Hello, I am Mantastic and Fantastic, and today I'm going to be playing through Serket Descended Snow Globe Challenge with my Awoken Yamasachi team. Now, Awoken UNY UNY has actually been one of my favorite leaders since I started playing Puzzle and Dragons because it was the first real leader Fantastic had, and the playstyle is actually very fun, and with his Awoken form, your damage is very rewarding. However, you are vulnerable to essentially every single mechanic in the game, you're unable to heal effectively or have enough health to tank hits, you are vulnerable to binds, your team generally lacks a lot of skill boosts, and you can't necessarily heal while dealing damage because all of your active skills actually remove heart orbs. So it's a very challenging leader to use because you basically die to any mechanic in the game, and the only way to win is you basically have to get lucky, pray your board changers actually produce enough water, and hopefully the dungeon has low mechanics. Unfortunately for Serket, the mechanics are on the higher side, so you have to bring a team that can counter it. So I'm actually going to be using my light Metatron, who has not been in the meta for a long time, as a way to clear off the binds on floor 3, and then Orochi on floor 6 to delay him, and then basically just chip him down gently and proceed to the next floor. Now, I'm just going to be entering the dungeon with Fantastic, and then Mantastic will be killing the Sphinx, hopefully after Fantastic can set up the board nicely. Hopefully. So I'm missing light orbs, and that's the only color I'm unable to actually produce. So I'm going to get rid of some of these. So it looks like I actually do have a board, which is nice, so I can actually go through here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 with 400 times should be sufficient damage, is my guess. Nope, that's a terrible idea. I didn't start the dark order. Let's find out what he does. Okay, the flames have begun to dance. So, with dancing flames, I probably should get out of here because it's hot, hot, hot. Remember which orb you're starting with this time. I didn't actually match the water at the bottom, which is awkward. Thankfully, I made enough combos anyways, and basically 3 water combos without TPA is sufficient to pierce through him. So this guy is hungry. It is around dinner time, and I will sweep through here. I just realized that I didn't have enough water orbs there, wasn't necessarily counting, which is going to lead to a problem, if it's my guesstimate. Or not, actually. Just thankfully 16 times of TPA is enough. Fantastic does have the much higher TPA side. So, I am bound, and that is a problem, so I'm going to use my sad Metatron to unbind him, and then I will be popping an active skill to have enough water orbs to sweep the floor. So I didn't do that properly, I realized. In order to swing back the water there, I had to drop the orbs differently. That's okay. Okay, going to the next floor, and there's a preemptive. And I have to pray Famulum gives me a nice board. If it gives me at least 6 water orbs, I'm okay. If it doesn't, oh, that's relieving. I always hold my breath every single time I use Famulum because it's so unreliable, but there's no other better option for me, generally speaking, for light color coverage. And statistically, I should get at least 6 water orbs. So I'm going to pop. So that's more than enough combos to kill it. And unfortunately, I can't really heal, so I'm going to be vulnerable to the next preemptive. However, I have enough health to actually survive, which is even. So, wow. And I am going to be using my Cali, who did give me enough orbs, actually. Like, that is enough orbs to do the job. And I'm going to go through here. Okay. So that'll sweep the floor. And then I can proceed to the next one. And this is where I need the delay from Orochi to actually deal with him, because without the delay, I'm going to just die to him because I can't really stall or recover. So, popping Orochi now. And matching combos. I just need to tidy up my board more so at the moment. I might as well heal, I guess, and take this time or opportunity to heal. So as long as I have 3 water orbs, that's all I need for this floor. I'm basically going to be chunking him down with 16 times damage. I can match TPAs in other colors because I'm not going to go over the limit that way. But if I'm matching too many... Jeez, this is tough. If I match too many water orbs, there's a good chance I go over the limit. However, I can make a TPA water while he is in the light phase, and I'll be fine. So as long as I don't Skyfall of water, I'm fine. This should be appropriate amount of damage. It's underneath, and now I cannot match TPA water. I have to just go for vanilla matching. So hopefully it gets it close, and then one more turn and I will have enough to kill it. It's getting really close. Makes me a little nervous. I'm going to TPA Dark and make extra wood combos, and I'll be fine. Yes! No water combos, thank goodness. There we go. So we clean up this floor here, and we're through. Which is relieving, to be honest. So, on the boss, she has how much million health? A lot. It is 11 million, basically times 4. So she basically has like 44, well, she's 11.5, so she's 46 million health. Now, 46 million health is quite a tall order to punch through. So what I'm going to do here, actually, is pop a U and Y. And... which U and Y do I want to use now is the better question. Probably this one. And I pass it back to Mantastic, who has better TPA options. Because Mantastic actually has more TPA subs. Famiel and Orochi are much stronger than Metatron and other U and Y in terms of raw TPA damage. So, let's think. Didn't do the Dark Orbs perfectly, but I was more so concerned about getting the Water Orbs, because the Water Orbs are what's really doing the damage with the TPA. So, that will definitely punch through. Like, basically, Orochi's 34, Famiel's 31, so basically Orochi plus one other water monster would have penetrated through that 44 million. Like, it's a damage reduction shield, so like it's very powerful and very tanky. Naturally, other burst-oriented leaders can clear that with ease. So, hopefully this at least shows you what, the other mechanics of Serket, how you can maybe take your time a bit more on the first floor, along with basically like how to mitigate the 6th floor who has the 600,000 absorb, because he is annoying, to be honest. That, I don't know who that does, actually. But this is the boss drop. She's very pretty, I think. Her active skill is kind of unusual. It's not practical, I feel, but it's just a pretty trophy to have, probably used for some sort of evolution down the line. And we do get a bunch of snow globes for this, so I will be able to show you in my mailbox as I complete the other ones beforehand. I completed the other one with a Yomi Dragon team, so you can find that on my YouTube channel if you want to see the lower difficulty with Yomi Dragon. So you get 3 snow globes there, and then you actually get 2 more there. So you actually get a total of 5 purple snow globes. And I strongly suggest you do not fuse them away right now. Wait for the next week or so, because Gung Ho will buff the snow globes experience rate. So the longer you wait, the more experience you're going to gain. So just be patient. So once again, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you have a fantastic day. Hopefully you clear the dungeon with an easier to use leader that is not vulnerable to every mechanic in the game. Have a fantastic day, and happy puzzling!